Our first announcements. We have a couple things to go over. Our first match will start at 3 o'clock. We have week 4 at Pride of the Streets Jiu-Jitsu. We have our intermediate 135 and 155 championship bracket this week. We'll have a total of 12 competitors. And we have our largest cash prize. We have $1,000 for the winner, along with a championship belt and prizes from our sponsors. As usual, we have our points. After the first 3 minutes of the match will be 3 points for passing the guard, 2 points for knee on belly, 2 points for mount, 3 points for back mount. We also have takedowns for 2 points. If a takedown ends up into a guard pass, will be a total of 4 points. Similar for sweeps, we have 2 points for the sweep and 4 points for a sweep into a guard pass. Since we have our intermediate competitors this week, there will be no heel hooks allowed, but we do have guard pulling, and we also have our passivity points. So that is up to our referees. If a competitor is backing up, not engaging, they'll be warned once, and then they will be docked 1 point. And we also have overtime. We have our modified EBI overtime rules. Each competitor will have one chance in either a back mount or armbar position, and fastest submission or fastest escape will win in overtime. I'll hand it off to Lewis for our announcements.
Welcome to Pride of the Streets HQ. This is week 4 for our 135 to 155 intermediate tournament championship. And this is match 1. Before we get started, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Santa Cruz Medicinals and Ashley's Bakery, Bama Farms. Now here are our competitors for our first match. Weighing in at 148.8 pounds, representing the Resistance FC, Trey Banda. His opponent, weighing in at 141.6 pounds, representing Team Alpha BJJ, Tony Yuke. And our rep, Corbin.
When you guys start on the red line. All right, you ready? You ready? No. Is that your guys' corner? No? Okay, go.
Yeah, that's my corner.
We'll get him in right after. Text them. Let them know they're coming in right after this match.
Start breathing here, Tony. Breathe.
I got that time.
Keep your head tugged to that thigh. Watch out for the triangle.
Looks like Tony's got his arm wrapped around Trey's neck there. Might be looking for a north-south choke or looking to go into a mounted guillotine, potentially. It's a tough position for Trey right now, but he looks like he's going to turtle position, fighting the hands, doing a nice job. Just got to watch out for the hooks. Tony's going to be looking to throw in his hooks, trying to take the back. Have a minute and 10 minutes into this match. Looks like Tony is in a dominant position. Trey's got to work his way out of here. Does a good job of escaping the back. Have recovering half guard. Looks like he's got an underhook. Tony does a nice job of shutting that down, ending up back in guard. Had the first minute and a half of this match was very high-paced. Kind of slowed down a little bit now that we have Trey on bottom, Tony's on top and guard. Still no points. Oh, Trey goes to underhook. Nice. Looks for a sweep. Is he going to be able to pull it off? Looks like he locked up a triangle from that sweep attempt. Let's see if he can finish it. Looks like he's looking to underhook that far leg, doing a nice job. Tony's in a really difficult position from here. Let's see if he can get out. Trey now pulling down on the neck and tap. Nice work from Trey Banda from the Resistance Fitness Center. Winner by submission.
Winner by triangle, Trey Banda from the Resistance FC.
Nice work from Trey Banda. Trey did a nice job of getting out of a tough position early on. Stayed composed and was able to get a submission. Had 30 seconds left in that match until we went to points. So nice work by Trey Banda. All right, so we have Brandon Ruh in the black, and we also have Hayden Maddox in the lighter black or gray. All right, let's see if this match starts off as high-paced as our last. We have some good hand fighting. Nice work from Hayden. Had a blast double, ended up on top into Brandon's guard. Had both competitors in our first and had a competitor, Tony Yuke, in our last match, shot a quick takedown. Hayden's now doing the same. We'll see if it works off. Can see our Pride of the Street staff over there helping our competitors stay safe, make sure that they're staying in the center of the mat. Again, so in this situation, we had one competitor lift the other over his waist. We're not allowed to slam, so once person on bottom gets lifted over the other opponent's hips, they'll be reset in the position that they were in. Tough position from Hayden so far. He's now locked into a submission. He's got a triangle, but it's not locked up tight yet. He can still work his way out of this. He's doing a good job of trying to posture up. We have a similar position from our last match. Brandon's trying to underhook that far leg, trying to put more pressure, get that submission.
4:15 left. No points active.
This is a tough position. Hayden's going to want to work out of this. He doesn't want to hang out here for too long. The longer he sits there, the tighter it's going to get. And another submission by triangle. Nice work from Brandon Ruh. Great match.
Winner by triangle, Brandon Ruh for Semifinal.
Nice work from Brandon in that last match. He's able to get another triangle choke. Had two fairly quick submissions. Moving through these matches very nicely.
Next match, match 3. Weighing in at 155.1 pounds, representing 10th Planet Daly City, Logan Diaz. His opponent, weighing in at 143 pounds, representing Jiu-Jitsu, Valencia.
All right, we got our third match. Logan Diaz in the white rash guard versus Alexis Valencia in the black rash guard. The 10th Planet versus Darcy O'Leary. All right, right away we have Logan sitting guard. Nice, good work from Alexis. Had a cartwheel pass. Ended up not being able to secure position. They're back into neutral position here. Looks like Logan is on bottom trying to set up a trap for Alexis. Is he able to lock this up? It's hard to see from this angle, but it looks like he's locking up another triangle. Looks like it may, oh, no, he does have a modified triangle here. Oh, nice. Great work from Logan Diaz. Very tricky submission.
Logan Diaz from
That's a very, very strange position. Can definitely tell he comes from a 10th Planet gym with that submission. This is a quick match. Wow, that was a quick match. Yeah. Seems like triangle's the sub of the day.
weighing in at 154 pounds, representing 10th Planet Stockton, Ian Markin. His opponent, weighing in at 135.4 pounds, representing 916 Jiu-Jitsu, Ohano.
All right. Got our fourth matchup for the day. We have Stan Ohano in the blue rash guard, and we have Ian Markin in the gray. We'll see what happens in this match. It's starting off very quick with a nice tie-up. Both men are in great position. We'll see if this one goes to the ground and somebody can lock up a triangle again. It's our third triangle submission in a row. As you can tell, everybody's coming to compete hard today. Like I said, we have our biggest cash prize that we've ever had at Pride of the Streets. Nice, Ian's working for that underhook. Stan's able to work out of it. Looks like we have two competitors with a little bit of a wrestling background. Nice fakes from Stan. Can really tell that Ian's going for that underhook, try to snap the head down. Nice. Good work from both competitors.
Points are not active.
So far at Pride of the Streets, we have not had to go into points. We had Ian just secure a takedown. He's now in half guard. Have a little bit. Oh, looks like he's got a cradle locked up. And for those of you that maybe haven't watched any of our past shows, we do have our walls are active. We have a padded wall. We also have the caged wall. So we do have walls active. You can nice takedown from Ian there off of the wall. It's one of the advantages. Looks like he's locking up an elbow high guillotine and a submission. Nice work from Ian Markin. Another quick submission. It was less than 2 minutes into the match.
By guillotine, Ian Markin.
Nice work for Ian. Just had our fourth submissions of the day. It's going to be hard to pick out our submission of the day for today. Got two triangles, one reverse go-go. Yeah. And we had just had our first guillotine. Yeah. Never had a match go to overtime in the history of Pride of the Streets. All right, so after our first round of competition, we'll go to a short break. We can hear from our sponsors. We have our sponsors. We have Santa Cruz Medicinals, have a wide array of CBD products. We also have Ashley's Bakery at Bama Farms. We have lots of baked goods. Ashley always brings in lots of pastries and really nice goodies for everybody to try out and take home. So hit them up on Instagram. And our other sponsors, Santa Cruz Medicinals, have a wide array of CBD products, have capsules, creams, topicals, everything that you guys need. They even have products for pets. So go ahead and follow them on Instagram. Check out their website. They have a lot of great products. So. Another minute. Okay. All right, so before we head into our second round of competition, I just want to remind everybody that we have our largest tournament that we've ever had in Pride of the Streets history. We have a 12-man tournament, and because of the way that the brackets work out, we had our four first matches, and then we also had 4 buys. So our next match will have Banda from the Resistance Fitness Center will be facing Guzman. And Trey obviously had a submission in the first round. De Guzman was able to secure a bye in the first round. So once we get everything cleared up, get both competitors ready, they will face off and start off our next round of competition. All of our matches go by fairly quick. We try to get everybody on and off the mat, not try to take up too much time. You know, that's one of the hard parts about jiu-jitsu tournaments is you always got to recover in between your matches. So luckily, Trey was able to secure a triangle submission in the first round. I think it was about 3 minutes into the match. So hopefully he's able to recover, and that won't be a factor in his next match. All right, let's hand it off to Lewis for the announcements for our next match.
155 Intermediate Championship Tournament. Our next match, weighing in at 150.6 pounds, representing 10th Planet Daly City, Chris Guzman. Opponent, weighing in at 148.8 pounds, the winner of his first match, representing the Resistance Fitness Center, Banda.
All right, you guys heard it. We got Banda in the gray rash guard. We have Chris Guzman in the yellow. We have the Resistance Fitness Center versus 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Daly City. Let's see how this plays out. We've already had 4 submissions in our first round of competition. You can tell everybody showed up to win. Everybody wants that cash prize. Have Chris being the aggressor so far, looking to tie up. Trey's doing a good job of using the padded wall there. You can tell that he's trying to kind of control the distance and the tempo of the match. It's always great seeing such different stylistic matchups. We have a lot of 10th Planet competitors, and you know, nice. Good scramble from both men. Looks like Chris is working for Anaconda or Darce. He's got that front headlock position. Trey's moving well so far, trying to defend all submissions while staying in a good position. There's a lot going on so far. Oh, it looks like Chris is starting to lock up an arm. Trey's got to be careful of that Kimura submission. Quick stop in north-south position.
4 minutes and 30 seconds left. No points are active.
Great defense from Trey so far. And just very, very aggressive attack from Chris Guzman. Looks like he falls back for a leg lock. Gives that up and tries to assume top position. Good movement from these guys. Chris is transitioning from lots of different submissions. Uh-oh. Trey's in a difficult position here. He was able to get out of it in his first match. Nice. Looks like both competitors are having a little bit of trouble securing top position. Nice, we have about 30 seconds until points are active. It's going to be a hard job for our ref today if these guys keep scrambling like they are, trying to see who's securing position for points. Oh. Had a fireman position from Chris. Trey was able to reverse it. Yeah, we had an armbar triangle attempt from Trey, but Chris was able to get out of it. He goes back to that Kimura position, trying to transition to the back, but he's not able to get it. So we have points are now active because Chris was already in a dominant position. He's not able to get points for that, but if he's able to secure mount or back mount, then he'll be able to score some points. Has that same position where he's attacking the arm earlier in the match. Trey's able to bridge out of it. These guys are just non-stop moving. This is a very high intense match.
2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the round.
This is a really technical match. Again, our competitors, I believe everybody in our competitor list today is blue belt. We have our intermediate match, and I mean, these guys are looking pretty high level. A lot of scrambles, a lot of submission attempts. So
2 minutes left. 0-0.
Hit his head against that wall. Use the wall. There you go.
and here Trey's cornerman instructing him to use the wall here. He's trying to maybe make Chris feel a little claustrophobic over there, pushing him into the wall. If Chris wants to, he can either stay engaged here with his guard, or he could potentially use the wall to get back up to his feet. Looks like he's content to sit in his guard. We had Trey attempting a can opener position for a minute. I've got my right man hand here. Lewis is pointing out any positions that I missed. He's keeping an eye on the match. He's also my my guy to check for any 10th planet submissions, any names of submissions that I missed. Nice, good work from Trey, staying on top. And we have our first points of the day. We had 2 points for a guard pass for Trey Banda. Oh, sorry, 3 points for a guard pass for Trey Banda. Now have 35 seconds left. This is a good position for Trey Banda now that he's up on the points. It's one of the advanced chess matches. If one competitor has a point advantage, now that we're running low on time, it's now up to Chris Guzman to either get that submission or try to sweep, get a guard pass.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Looks like Trey is going to be able to secure position. 5 seconds left.
1 time.
And time. Great match from both competitors. A lot of high-level scrambling, lots of submission attempts from Chris Guzman, but it looks like Trey Banda ends up on top.
Winner by points, Trey Banda representing resistance.
Nice work from Trey Banda. This is our first match of the day that goes the distance. Ended up being 3-0. As you could see, we had a lot of scrambling, a lot of different positions. Luckily, our referee was able to keep track of it and keep track of the points.
All things were active because we're waiting 20 seconds in full guard, but nothing happening. They said they were still active, like the wall. You know what's happening? So if it's just sitting in your guard and someone's holding something and they're active for like 20 seconds, then we'll scooch off the wall to the middle of the guard. So there's more room for activity. Just so you know.
Next match, weighing in at 132.5 pounds, representing Ligue Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Ismael Alvarez Bermudez. His opponent, winner of his first match, weighing in at 150.5 pounds, representing 10th planet San Mateo, Brandon Rue.
All right, here we go for our second round match. Have Brandon Rue versus Ismael Alvarez Bermudez. Brandon Rue is in the black, while we have Ismael in the black and red. Again, we had Brandon was able to secure a submission in the first round. This is Ismael's first match of the day, and he enters into a leg lock. Again, we have no heel hooks at our intermediate level, but we do have knee bars, toe holds, straight ankle locks, lots of other leg submissions to attack for. Ismael's doing a nice job of not giving up a dominant position if those leg locks don't work out. A lot of times when you go to attack those legs, you can potentially give up a dominant position and somebody can pass your guard. But Ismael's doing a nice job. Oh, we have an armbar. Nice. Quick armbar from Ismael. He set that up very nicely, very quickly, too. Brandon had no choice but to tap.
Winner by armbar, Ismael Alvarez Bermudez.
Nice work. Had our first armbar of the day by Ismael. This is a quick submission, maybe a good candidate for submission of the day.
Weighing in at 145.3 pounds, representing 10th planet San Mateo, Ibarra. Weighing in at 128.2 pounds, representing 10th planet Diaz.
so we're going quickly into our next match. You'll see Logan Diaz was the winner in the first round. He had a very tricky inverted triangle, or I don't know. I've had a couple people tell me that was inverted gogo plata. So you can tell that he's got some tricky submissions in his back pocket. So we'll see if he can pull another one off, or if Eric is able to, work his way towards a submission himself. You can see Logan inverting here. Likes to be a little tricky, kind of play around. But so far, Eric is working towards that guard pass. Almost worked into a side mount, but he got stuck into half guard. Again, we have Logan Diaz in the white rash guard, and we have Eric Ibarra in the black and red. Oop, Eric steps his leg through, potentially tempting Logan with a leg lock. We'll see how this works out for him. I'm guessing that Eric is confident in his leg attacks to give Logan the opportunity to wrap up his leg like that. Have somewhat of a stalemate right now, which so far today has been an unusual sight. We've had a lot of high action matches, and Eric's now ending up in an arm triangle position. He's not off to the side yet, which can make it difficult to finish, but there is a submission that he can finish from here. Ideally, he wants to get that right leg out of half guard position and get to side control off to his left side. If he's able to lock up a tighter lock, one thing that he can go for is a rear naked choke on that. But Logan seems to be defending well. Looks like he's trying to off balance Eric. Can you hear him breathing? He's laughing a little bit, I think.
That means it's working. 50 seconds till points are active.
But yeah, you can tell Logan's doing all right so far. He's not in any danger of getting tapped from here, but we'll see. Things can change quickly, especially when you're in that deep of an arm triangle.
30 seconds till points are live.
This is it looks like it's a tough position to call right now. Looks like Eric gives up that arm triangle. He's still on top, but now his ankle is in danger. Could get straight ankle locked from here. This is a not ideal position from Eric. He's still on top, but generally he's going to want to put more pressure on that right leg to stop it from being in danger. Usually you want to be, all your weight in or all your way out on those leg attacks. And looks like he's able to get that leg back. That was nice work from Eric. He definitely feels comfortable with people attacking his leg. But let's see if he can keep that pressure and work towards a mount position. We do have points active right now. We're under 3 minutes in the match, so if Eric's able to pass here, he can potentially put some points on the board. This has been a little bit different match from our other matches that we've had today. It's been a little bit slower paced, but not as many scrambles. Sometimes those long drawn out matches, those are the killers. They burn your arms out, burn your muscles out. So whoever ends up winning this match is going to make sure they have to recover before they have to go again. Yep. Had a potential guard pass from Eric there. Logan giving a little bit of a chuckle, trying to get Eric to be frustrated and possibly make a mistake. So far, Eric's looking very nice, though. He's staying in good position. He's putting a lot of pressure on Logan, so it's always the eternal battle is the scrambler versus the pressure fighter. You're definitely seeing a classic matchup. We've got 10th Planet versus 10th Planet in this one, but very, very different styles.
Yes, sir, take it.
Nice work from Eric.
Now go for minute and 5 seconds left.
Have Eric taking the back right now,
1
potentially.
minute left. 3-0. Eric's up.
Get your angle back.
He's potentially. Oh, now it looks like he's working for an arm bar. Nope, switches to the back again, and the back mount is very versatile. You know, he can go for a rear naked choke. He could potentially lock up an arm bar. He also has the Kimura position that he could transition from there, or similar to the position he had earlier, he could go to an arm triangle. He's got so many options from here. He doesn't want to let Logan out though. He's keeping him nice and tight. He's a little bit high from here. We have 20 seconds left. Eric's up by 3 points, so this is up to Logan Diaz to get some points or to potentially pull off a late round submission here. Oh, nice armbar attempt from Eric late in the round. Let's see if he can pull it off. And nice work from both men. It's a very technical match, but we had Eric Ibarra end up on top.
Winner by points, Eric Ibarra from Benstead.
All right, so we have another competitor advance to the next round. Wow, it's only 3:30 right now. We've already gone through 6 matches. Yeah.
Don't be bullshitting in there. Don't ride that wave.
Yep, 7 matches. We had our 4 first-round matches, and now we just completed our second match of the second round. Again, we've had in this second round, we've had Trey Banda win his second match by points. We also had Ismail and Eric Ibarra are now advancing to the next round. Let's hand it off to Lewis for our next match.
Our next match, weighing in at 152.4 pounds, representing scratch back, Latchkey Jiu-Jitsu, Pat Benstead. His opponent, weighing in at 154 pounds, representing Stockton, winner of the first match, Markin.
All right, let's head into our next match. We have Ian versus Pat. We have Ian in the gray rash guard, Pat in the white. Remember, we had in the first round, Ian Markin was able to win against Stanley Ohano. This is Pat Benstead's first match of the day, so we'll see if fatigue plays into this at all. But Ian was able to win his first match by submission, so hopefully that won't be too big of an issue for him. Yeah, big height advantage for Pat Benstead. You can see Ian's pushing Pat up against the wall a little bit there. Pat's able to get underhook with that right arm, but Ian's able to turn him around and push him up against the wall again.
5 minutes left in this match. Points are not active.
Oh, nice takedown from Ian, ends up on top. No points so far. We're still only about a minute and 20 seconds into the match. Have Pat potentially locking up a triangle. Remember, Ian's not able to. We have a reset from position. You're not able to slam out of submissions. So once one competitor lifts the other over his hips, the referee will reset him. And now those are always tricky positions because you have both competitors that are looking to gain the slight advantage. Oh, have a leg lock position. No heel hooks, but Ian is attacking that leg. Nice. He uses that to get up on top. It's always a nice idea to, if you're not able to get that submission, you can work your way up on the top. It's often underused attack from the legs. Nice work from Ian. He's in a front headlock position right now. looking for either a Darce Anaconda or potentially transitioning into a
40 left.
guillotine choke from here.
You got your passes. Elbows on the ground before attack. 30
Oh,
seconds till points
looks
are
like he
active.
wrapped up the neck there, but Pat's able to break that lock. And Ian moves into mount. Nice work from Ian to go from that front headlock position all the way into mount.
15 seconds till points are active.
Nice. If Ian's able to hold this position, he can potentially go for a triangle like he's doing, or maybe he'll look for that armbar. Triangle has been the move of the day so far. We had our first 3 matches end by triangle.
Elbow deep on that arm. Elbow deep.
Keep going. Find your room.
Take your breath here.
Pat's in a tough position here. Let's see if he can work his way out. Oh, we have a submission. It was hard to tell. That was a triangle and an armbar, so nice work from Ian Markin.
Winner by triangle, Ian Morgan from 10th Planet Hopkins.
Good match, gentlemen. Good match.
All right.
Submission of the day should be hectic. Nothing but submission.
Good work from Ian Morgan. Had another submission. We're just running through these matches today. Everybody is really working hard for that belt and that cash prize.
Hey, on my staff, make sure you remember all these submissions.
I know it's going to be tough to pick a submission of the day. You know, we've had multiple triangles. We had our first 3 were triangle submissions.
All right, 3-minute break. 3-minute break.
We also had
You guys are all doing great.
nice. All right, so we'll take our intermission right now. We are heading into the semifinals. We have Trey Banda from the Resistance Fitness Center versus Ismail Alvarez. Bermudez will be our next match. And then we also have Eric Ibarra and Ian Morkin in our other semifinal match. So 4 tough competitors. We still have 3 matches in total left for today. So we'll see who can either get a submission or some points and move on to that finals match. Again, we'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to our sponsors. We have Ashley's Bakery at Bama Farms. Have a lot of great pies, bread, pastries, really great products. And we also have Santa Cruz Medicinals. They're both of our sponsors for this event. Go check them out. They both have Instagrams, websites. Also, remember to follow and subscribe to @Pride of the Streets. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need to get those numbers up. Make sure to tell all your friends, let everybody know about our YouTube streams, all of our events. But yeah, we've got some high-paced matches. As you can see, everybody shows up to win, and you know, nobody's trying to just squeak out a decision win. So a lot of submissions going on.
Everybody subscribe. If you're not fighting no more, you got time. Subscribe.
Get my feet wet after COVID.
There you go. Get back into it.
Getting back into it.
Alright, here we go, gentlemen. Semifinals about to start. We need, well, I got one more guy. Give me a second. Come back. Alright, los grandes ya. Okay, there we go. We back. Okay. Back over your corner. Alright, you sit over here. You good? Pretty good? 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 Louis, you good? Yep. Corbin? Ashley? Alright, here we go. Everybody position?
First semifinal match.
First semifinal match.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Screens HQ. We're about to start our semifinal match for our intermediate 135 to 155 intermediate tournament championship. Our first semifinals match, representing the Resistance FC, Trey Banda. His opponent, representing the Yuke Jiu-Jitsu, Bermudez.
All right, so we have Trey Banda in the gray, and we have Ismail Alvarez Bermudez in the black and red. Trey's had 2 matches today. He was able to get a submission in his first match. His second match, he won by decision. Ismail was able to pull off an armbar quick in his first match. And obviously in his the first round, he was able to get a bye. Of Ismail looking for a sweep from bottom position. He's got that De La Hiva. Uses it to work on top position for a second before returning to neutral standing position. You can tell both of these guys are trying to kind of gauge each other out. Ismail's being the aggressor right now. He's looking for those tricky leg positions. De La Hiva positions is potentially attacking a triangle position. Trey's been in trouble a couple times today. He's able to get out every time. So we'll see if he's able to work that magic right now. Have Ismail attacking a triangle and a toe hold from here. We have a submission from Ismail Alvarez Bermudez. Very tricky position. He's able to pull off that triangle. Inverted triangle.
Winner by triangle, Ismail Alvarez Bermudez. Knock it out.
Good job, gentlemen.
Nice work from Ismail in that last match. Kid, Ismail. Yeah. Ismail, no H. All right, so we had another submission. We'll give it away to Lewis to announce our next matchup. It's our last semifinal match of the day.
Second semifinal match, representing Benstead, Ibarra. His opponent, representing Stockton,
right, so we're heading into our last semifinal match. Ismail is now advancing into the finals, and we'll see who he's going to face off against. We have Eric Ibarra here in the black and red against Ian Markin in the gray rash guard. Eric was sat down to his guard right away, and now Ian is able to lock up. He was able to lock up that Kimura position before in his other match. Now he uses it to take the back of Eric. Looks like he still has that Kimura wrapped up. We'll see if he is going to use that to submit, or if he gives that up and tries to go for a choke. Oh. Eric is going to want to fight the hands from here and try to get his back to the mat. Looks like Ian may have that rear naked choke wrapped up. It's hard to see if it's in tight or if it's across the chin from here. He doesn't have his hooks fully in, but you can always finish that without it. Oh, it looks like he still has the Kimura locked up. He never actually had that rear naked, and now he transitions to the rear naked choke. Doesn't have his hands locked, though. Eric's doing a great job of fighting the hands. He's got the two hands on one. Ian is transitioning to a Superman grip. Now he switches to the rear naked choke on the other side. He's got a tight grip. Looks like he may get a submission, and he does by rear naked choke. Less than 2 minutes into the match.
Winner by rear naked choke, Ian Markin.
Nice rear naked choke from Ian Markin there. This has just been like this all day. We had a lot of submissions. I think we've only had one or two that have gone to a decision. And even with those submissions, we've had a rear naked choke, armbar, guillotine. We had 2 triangles. We had a tricky kind of triangle go-go plata submission earlier from Logan. But a lot of variety in the submissions today. So it's been a lot of great matchups. We're going to take a 5-minute break so that both of our competitors heading to the finals can take a break, rest up a little bit, try to recover as best as they can. But it can be hard to do. They've had a couple matches already today, so we'll see if that has a factor, or if that plays a factor in the finals match. But we just want to go over all the action that we've had today. Like we were saying, we've had a lot of quick matches, a lot of quick submissions, big variety. So just want to go over all of the matches that we've had today. In our preliminary round, we had Banda versus Tony Yuke. Trey was able to pull off the triangle submission after All right, so we're back on. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but I left off going through a recap of all of our matches. We had Logan Diaz was able to get a submission. We had Ian Markin versus Stanley Ohano. Ian Markin was able to get a nice elbow high guillotine in that match. In our first round of the quarterfinals, we had Banda was able to win a decision versus Chris de Guzman. And Ismail was able to win his first match via armbar against Brandon Ruh after that. And then in Logan Diaz's second match of the day, he went up against Eric Ibarra, which ended up being a decision win for Eric Ibarra. Then we had Ian Morkin, who was able to pull off a triangle armbar versus Pat Benstead. It was a very, very nice submission by him. And then after that, we had Ismail win by inverted triangle against Banda. And then Ian Morkin was able to pull off a rear naked choke in our final semifinal match against Eric Ibarra and secure his position in the finals. So we have Lewis is going to go ahead and introduce our next match for the finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final match of the night. Pride of the Streets Intermediate Tournament Championship. This one's for all the marbles. This is for the cash prize of $1,000 and the belt. This is for bragging rights. This is the sake of the best man on the streets. The competitor of our final match, representing the Yuke Jiu-Jitsu, Ishmael Bermudez. Ian Markin.
All right, here we go, heading into our finals match. Winner will take home the $1,000 cash prize and our Pride of the Streets championship belt.
Who's walking away with that belt? All that hard work.
Have a lot of intensity going into this finals match. Whoever wins this match will be our first intermediate 135 to 155 pound Pride of the Streets champion. You can see both competitors getting after it quickly. Ismail likes to play the leg game a little bit. You'll see him attack with that De La Hiva.
The best intermediate level in the streets right now. Who's hot?
Ismail elevating Ian there. Ian's doing a nice job of staying grounded. Ooh, rolls for that Kimura position. He's got to be careful not to give up his back here. But he's able to switch his hips over, get into a three-quarter guard here. See, he's got that one foot that's still crossed over the thigh of Ismail. Doesn't quite have mount yet, but gives up that Kimura grip. Sits back into half guard. It's a close position there from Ian. Nice roll-through Kimura attempt.
Points are not active.
Now we'll get to see a little bit more of Ismail's half guard game. He was able to get his submissions more of an open guard position his last two matches. But Ian's still attacking, going for that neck. Yeah, we'll see if he can get to a mount from here. That's a very difficult position, wrapping up that guillotine being on top. Ideally, he'll stay on top there for that mounted guillotine, but could potentially fall off here, end up in he ends up on top in north-south position. Ismail was attempting an arm lock from there. Oh, yep, Ismail with that buggy choke attempt. It's gotten a lot of popularity lately.
4:15 left in this match.
Still have a little over 1 minute left until points are active. Ian's here in side control in dominant position. You can hear both competitors breathing heavily. They've had other matches today. You can hear the crowd doing a little ooh ah with that submission attempt from Ismail. Both competitors are back on their feet now. We'll see who chooses. Ooh, nice. Ismail chooses to sit guard again. He seems very content to stay on bottom, which has worked out for him so far. He's got a really active open guard, see him wrapping up that leg. He really likes that De La Riva half guard position. Yep, we have less than 20 seconds left until points are active. Those points are always a big part. Once you have one competitor get some points on the board, it really lights a fire on the other one. They got to do something. They got to end up on top. They got to go for a submission. It really changes the whole dynamic of the match.
Points are now active. 3 minutes left in this
All right, points are active. We've got Ian in top half guard versus Ismael Alvarez Bermudez. Ian passes the guard, holds position. Ismael's in position here. Very close work from Ian Markin. He wasn't able to get that knee all the way on the stomach, so he wasn't able to get those points.
2:30 left.
That's the tricky part of that position. If he was able to sit his legs back and just secure side control, he would have been able to get points. But also he had that knee that was close to being knee on belly. But now he ends up in a leg lock position. Ismael has his left leg wrapped around the outside of Ian, which normally you want the leg on the inside of both of the leg lockers' legs. But Ismael is able to put pressure since he wrapped that leg over the top. It's a high-level move. He wasn't able to get the tap, but he clearly knows what he's doing when he attacks the legs. And we finally have our first points from Ian Markin. Past the side control, but now we have Ismael attacking. Wow, he's going for a head and arm choke from bottom, but wasn't able to get it, and now we have Ian in mount. He's now ahead by 5 points with 1.5 minutes left. And Ian's able to get the submission. We have our champion, Ian Markin of Inside BJ Academy and 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. Take it away, Lewis.
Winner by head and arm choke, Ian Markin from 10th Stockton. He is now the pride of the streets, 135 to 155 intermediate champion.
Nice work from Ian Markin from 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Stockton. He takes home the pride of the streets belt. Take it away, Chris. Have our gifts from our sponsors here. Have some pastries from Ashley's Farm. Sorry, Ashley's Bakery at Bama Farms. And we also have our CBD products from Santa Cruz Medicinals. We have a big round of applause for Ian Markin, our first Pride of the Streets intermediate 135 to 155 pound champion. Again, before we sign off, remember, go on to our Pride of the Streets YouTube page. Everybody like and subscribe. We also have all of our sponsors. Go on social media. Follow at Bama Farms, at Santa Cruz Medicinals. And that's it for Pride of the Streets. Again, I'm Brandon Olson. You can follow me on social media as well. I have at Flex Wang is my Instagram, and we're gonna sign off for today as we get ready to take some pictures for the event today.